Hey guys, I'm gonna jump right into this about running a business. See, running a business is very complicated, far more complicated than I think all of you know. Maybe you're hearing this and you are a manager, maybe you are the COO or the CEO, Chief Operating Officer or Chief Executive Officer, and maybe you're not sure of what I'm talking about. This is more of a boring thing to talk about. Okay, this is a very boring subject, and most business leaders and anybody in upper management, they miss this important part. And I'm talking to you based on my experience, based on my growing pains, and based on the mentorship that I've received from friends like Fred Leeds, who's worth $4 billion, and Patrick Bet-David, who is worth a lot of money in the 100 millions, and Grant Cardone also in the 100 millions. They're both different. Grant Cardone, you know what Grant Cardone is. If you don't know Grant Cardone, follow Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone, he owns over $1 billion of apartments, and I think he's at 6,000 units right now, maybe a little bit more by the time you hear this. Patrick Bet-David owns a business that's going to be worth $1 billion, multi-billion dollars, and possibly more. PHP, Patrick Bet-David. So I'm just not speaking out of my ass, and I know business. I understand business really well. I do 5 hours, maybe more, of self-improvement a day. And you guys might be asking me, how do you do that? How do you do that and work 18 hours a day? Look, that's a whole different subject, and you could believe me or you can't. It doesn't really make a difference to me. I am good. I'm financially doing really well, and my life is great, and I have a clear head above my shoulders, and I know what I'm doing. So the whole purpose of this is just to give you some advice for all of you that are running a business, or maybe starting a business, or thinking about starting a business. Before you do all that, you really have to get your systems and procedures in place. Okay, and this has part of this is metrics, like knowing your metrics, and operations. All of this is systems and procedures. Your company manual. Everybody in every department has to know the roles. They have to be clear on the roles. They have to be held accountable, and they have to have deadlines. Okay, you cannot, if you don't have that, you're like, you're gonna be running a business like you see kids playing soccer, where you have all the kids chasing the ball. So if you watch a soccer game and you watch a kid's soccer game, you'll notice that in the beginning, and for the most part, all the kids are chasing the ball. That's disorganized. That's what I call dysfunctional. So that's how most people, I'll say maybe 99% of the businesses are ran like that, like a kid's soccer game. Everybody's chasing the ball. Nobody knows what the roles are. They're clueless. Now, if you see Barcelona or Real Madrid, for those of you that know how to pronounce Spanish, Real Madrid's, Barcelona, those are teams that are top tier teams. Everybody is organized. Everybody is in their position. Everybody knows their roles. You have the people playing in the front, people in the middle, people in the back, people on the sides. Everybody reads each other well. They anticipate each other because they know where everybody's gonna be at any given time. They don't even have to look when they pass the ball. They don't all chase the ball. They all know their roles, and that's what you have to do in business. Everybody needs to know their roles. So I'll give you an example. I'll just use mortgage because mortgage, guys, is our core business. In mortgage, you need everybody to know their role and own their department. So for example, let's say you have a processor. The processor should master processing, and they should know every single thing you do in processing from A to Z, everything, and only that. So you shouldn't have your processor originating loans. You shouldn't have your processor calling your clients to get business. You shouldn't have your processors doing accounting. You shouldn't have your processors doing anything else but processing. Your accountant, your HR, they need to be handling that stuff. They shouldn't be doing real estate on the side. They shouldn't be doing mortgage on the side. They shouldn't be doing any of that stuff on the side. They should stick to the roles. Okay, the front desk receptionist, they should be handling anything that's front desk, director of first impressions. You know, they are your director of first impressions, because when somebody comes into your office, that's the first person they're gonna talk to. They have to own the roles. You have to be ready to put the parking sign up for the person for the visitor that's gonna come. They need to know where to park. They need to see their name up on the screen. Or else you're gonna have everybody scrambling. Okay, the CEO needs to take care of the CEO duties. The COO needs to take care of operations. Everybody needs to take care of their roles and stick only to the roles. Yes, of course, maybe once in a while, every blue moon, somebody from one department is gonna, have to jump in and help a little bit, but that's it. That's gonna be like once a month, maybe twice a month, and whenever you need to. Okay, but you have to be really, you got to think about your business like a soccer game. Okay, like a soccer team. Do you want to be the Barcelona soccer team or the Real Madrid, or do you want to be the kids soccer team that's just chasing the ball? The entire team is chasing the ball. So this is really, really important. Systems and procedures. You got to get it right. And if you're thinking about starting the business, or if you have a business that's sucking, then you have to handle this. Yes, it might get a little bit intense. You might get into some fights, and you might slap a few people in the face, okay, or maybe kick them in the balls. But you have to make this happen. Sometimes you got to put away people. You gotta fire them. Sometimes you're gonna have to fire other people in other offices. Sometimes you're gonna maybe have to shut down other offices. And sometimes, you're gonna have to do whatever it takes to make your business run smooth, because one bad person is gonna fuck up everything else. So before starting the business, hey, don't make the same mistake that I did, and had to fix everything and go backwards. I lost millions of dollars doing this. I lost millions of dollars doing this, and I lost maybe years of life. So don't make this mistake. Learn from others. That's why I have my Driven Academy, which teaches people everything that I've learned. I mean, I've learned from, like I said, Patrick Bet-David, Grant Cardone, Ty Lopez, and now I'm learning from a guy that's worth $4 billion, my friend Fred. So all of these guys run businesses. They're all double my age, except Patrick. And this is information that, remember, I didn't create this. I didn't invent it. I'm not just bullshitting. I'm telling you guys information that I paid a lot of money for, and I'm sharing this because I want all of you guys to win and avoid all these headaches and all these battling of heart attacks. So hope this helps. If you're starting the business, invest in knowledge before. Learn systems and procedures, learn metrics, learn how to read statistics of your business, learn how to create statistics for your business, and hopefully this helps. Love you guys, and I hope this gets you to a great start this new week.